Hi, this is Drew with Greenhouse Megastore, and today we're going to talk about greenhouse foundations. It's an important question to answer, and we get it a lot because if you don't have a good foundation, then your building may fail in ways that you might not expect. Like the doors may not close, the windows may not open, it may fail in wind or bad weather. And there are a few different foundation options we have for the greenhouses we sell, and we're going to go through those now. Now, the foundation you choose for your building is going to depend on a few factors: the site, composition or orientation, your budget, what available materials you might have, how permanent you want the structure to be. We're going to walk through some of the most common foundation options that we use and recommend for the buildings that we sell. Now, the easiest foundation method is going to be ground stakes or earth anchors, and they look something like this. Those are available. They come with some of the portable greenhouses, and you can get them for some of the smaller greenhouse frames, and they come in a couple of types. The ones that come with some of the portable ones are they're similar to a tent stake, and they're driven in the ground, and they go through the base of the greenhouse into the ground. The earth anchors are augured sometimes, and so they have a screw basically on the end, and it screws into the ground. And depending on your soil type, those can be easy or difficult to install. Now, you will notice that there may be some drawbacks to just hammering a stake through the bottom of your greenhouse and expecting a 70 mile per hour wind not to blow that away. But it's easy, it's quick, it's efficient, and for many of the portable and smaller greenhouses, it's a great option to get you off and running with a greenhouse. The most common type of foundation for a greenhouse that we install or recommend is a pressure-treated wood perimeter, something like this. By using a safely treated lumber, something like ACQ treated lumber, or naturally resistant wood like cedar, you can make a perimeter foundation in the dimensions of your greenhouse, and most of them will come with installation holes in the bottom, and you can just screw right through the frame into the wood. Now, the wood frame has to be staked to the ground. A common way of doing this would be to drill holes through the wood and use just steel rebar in 2-foot sections and hammer it straight down into the ground. And that's going to hold most of the smaller framed greenhouses and even some of the cold frames, as well as anything else could do. And it's the method that we would recommend for just about anything that's not a commercial greenhouse. Okay, and that brings us to concrete. So these are sort of a fancy greenhouse foundation. And if your budget allows, that's a great way to secure your greenhouse to the ground. Or if you have an existing, say, patio or deck or some other concrete slab that's already there, it's a great thing to use to put the greenhouse on top of. Pouring a slab can be a little expensive, especially when you consider you need to drain it properly and everything like that. But it's pretty self-explanatory. You just form up a slab, pour it, and you will use anchors, usually wedge anchors, something like that. You would drill into the concrete and secure the frame to the concrete slab, and I won't guarantee you, but that greenhouse is not going to go anywhere. Now, a variation on the concrete slab, and something that we use most commonly for commercial greenhouses with large 4-inch steel columns, is concrete piers. And that's just basically drilling a large hole in the ground where every post goes and then setting that post in concrete. This is and can be used for some of the cold frame structures, but a lot of times people won't want to secure those in the ground with concrete. So we see this most often with commercial buildings, post frame buildings. And it's an involved process because everything has to be marked out precisely and the post set, and it's a little bit technical. But again, this is used for structurally rated buildings that are rated for 70 mile an hour and up wind loads. And like I said, it's most often seen with commercial buildings, but it could be the right option for you depending on what you choose. Yet another way to use concrete is by pouring a perimeter wall or a knee wall. And we would see this most often in what we might call our luxury greenhouses, but luxury doesn't necessarily mean luxury. It's just a specific type of greenhouse that we sell. But it would be a raised perimeter wall, usually 2 feet, but it would depend on your site, that's poured at a certain thickness, and the greenhouse is set on top of that, and the door is dropped appropriately so it's at grade level. And this is nice if you have the budget, especially because that concrete wall can be finished with stonework or brickwork or anything else decorative that you want to make the greenhouse look a little nicer. So we will see this often with glass greenhouses that's attached to a home or next to a home. And it's a really nice way to make the greenhouse sort of a centerpiece on your property. Now, this is just a quick overview of greenhouse foundation options. This isn't an exhaustive list, but it is the list that we recommend most often. If you have any questions, recommendations, comments on anything, any of these installation methods, feel free to visit our website or visit any of our other social media channels or informational channels, and we'll get back to you, and good luck with your greenhouse.